Well, I gotta admit, it's been a pretty interesting day. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jay here. So I'm currently in my home in Tampa, Florida, and well, we're dealing with a hurricane right now. Hurricane Ian is passing nearby, and you know, I gotta be honest with you, this guy is ripping away. I chose not to evacuate because I figured I'm stocked up enough. I've also been away from home for months, just got back from Europe, and I got a lot of traveling planned. Well, up until this point, I was supposed to go to LA this week on Friday. Those plans have now been canceled. Flights have been canceled. I had a concert tomorrow that's also been canceled. So I figured for today, I'd just show you guys what's going on here. As of right now, we do have a power outage. I'll take you guys outside for a brief minute because, as most of you know, it's not safe to really go outside during a hurricane, but I'll walk maybe just over to the main street and then we'll come back. But I just wanted to let you guys know what it's like being a Floridian stuck in the middle of a hurricane. So about 30 minutes ago, there was a fire on one of the power lines. It then exploded, and next thing I know, all of the power is out in my apartment, which sucks. But thankfully, I am somewhat prepared. I have 2 charge banks, and they are fully charged. Charged all of my electronics. My laptop is charged. My tablet is charged. As far as food, thankfully, because I've been traveling, I'm not super stocked up with a bunch of perishable food. So I took all my meat, my salmon and stuff, I put it in here. I do have a cooler as well, so I'm going to throw it in there after I get done with this video. Everything else I've kind of just, you know, taken out of the refrigerator. I got plenty of like canned food in the event that, well, I have to resort to just eating stuff that isn't going to expire because of the lack of it being in the refrigerator. I got bread, stuff that is going to last me a couple days because the power will definitely be out for at least 3 days or so. Thankfully, the water and plumbing system does still work, in case everybody was wondering. Toilet still flushes and the shower works. So at least, worst case scenario, I can still clean myself up. As you can see, there is debris everywhere and it's only going to get worse. The cars have been moved from under the tarp because we have this tree that I'm not very trusting of. There's trees literally all over the yard, so I'm really worried. I hope they don't fall down, but I have already seen a pretty big stump. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll go down there in a minute when the rain kind of calms down. We've already had trees falling. Now, not too far from me because I live basically downtown. We do have the bay and the water is receding dramatically over there. This is going to cause a major storm surge. This is when the water is going to essentially rise up and flood. I believe over here we're looking at 6 to 8 feet, they said, which is a lot of water. And obviously for the people over in those areas, I know most of them have evacuated because you're going to see a lot of flooding over there. And, well, obviously it's not going to be a good situation. We'll go down here for a brief second. Just got to watch out for these trees here. Like I said, there is a stump that has already fallen down, and that's something that's a big worry for me. I mean, overall, I feel pretty safe, but we got big trees over here, and the last thing I would want is for one of these big tree stumps or this tree entirely to just fall on the apartment. Yeah, it wouldn't be a good thing. Let's go ahead and take a little walk. I'll probably stop over here for a second until the rain calms down. So we're going to go outside just for a second here. Like 5 minutes and we'll head back in. So as you can see, unfortunately the neighbors are gonna have to get their fence replaced already, and I think this is just the start of the damage that we're gonna see around here. Look at all this, absolutely insane. Now I'm not gonna go too much further because this was the power line that caught on fire earlier and exploded. There's a power line down over there. There's also a tree down. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. It's a hurricane for you. Now, unfortunately, out here, there have also been some tornado warnings between Tampa and Orlando. Orlando is about an hour away from here. But we do have provisions just in the event that something does happen. We get a tornado warning. I am going to go over to my neighbor over here, and then we'll just hunker down over there until the tornado warning passes by. But overall, there's only so much we can do during a hurricane. Now, again, I know a lot of people are going to ask the big question, why not just evacuate? Well, I've lived here since I was 7 years old most of my life. I've been through worse than this, and I think overall things are going to be fine. Secondly, at the moment, my car is not here, so I cannot just pick up and drive and go somewhere. And obviously, all flights are down at this point, and, well, there's only so much we can do. I know a lot of people, myself included, especially the people over in this area and around Tampa Bay, some are evacuating if they live near, let's say, the coastal areas by the beach. But for the people that are a little more inland, we're just going to tough it out. It's part of living here, you know. There's only so much that can be done. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little tour, let you know what's going on out here, and maybe I'll give you an update, let you know what's going on with the power outage, food, and all that other stuff, because I have plenty to last me for the next couple days until all of this passes by. Either way, guys, of course, I appreciate everybody for all the love, and just know that I'll be okay. I love all of you guys. I'll see you later. Hit the like button on your way out, of course, and take it easy.